Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel this evening, or morning, whatever time of day it is for you. The calendar just dropped for FEH for, I guess, November? October? I'm not really sure what this calendar is. End of October, beginning November. So we're going to be going over that tonight real quick. But I have to say, just real quick, I am absolutely loving Hall of Forms. I think it is a game mode, or an event, I guess, that Fire Emblem Heroes needed desperately, and it's probably some of the most fun that I have had in this game in a little while. And it may just be because it's a new shiny toy that none of us knew we needed, but I absolutely love it. Anyway, we're going to get into what we have going on with the calendar towards the end of October, beginning November. I guess it's technically a November calendar. Maybe it's an October calendar. I don't know. We're not going to put labels on things because that's not what we're here to do. So first off, let's go through some of the events that we have going on. So we've got the Bound Hero Battle Revival with Hector and Matthew. Nothing new to report on that. The Grand Hero Battle Revival of Rutger is going to be starting tomorrow in just a couple hours, I think, or the day after. I don't know. Time zones are a thing. Either way, that's coming up pretty soon. Then, of course, we have Tempest Trials that accompanies most seasonal banners and occasionally a couple new heroes. But this time, that's going to be kicking off on the 13th, and that is, of course, when we'll be able to get our free Rolf, who has some decent skills that I have seen. It's quite impressive. Bound Hero Battle Revival, Cecilia and Lilina, that's ongoing right now. Heroes Quest, you've got a couple more days to wrap that up, about a week out. Bound Hero Battle with Cherish and Virion. If you haven't done that, it may be too late by the time you're watching this. And then Hall of Forms is ongoing until the 23rd, which again, I am agog over this particular game mode. I absolutely love it, and I hope they bring it back like on a monthly basis. I genuinely don't get tired of it, and it's everything I want it to be. Anyway, enough gushing over Hall of Forms. Let's look at the voting gauntlet. That's going to be on the 30th. Given the dating on that, I might speculate a little bit of Halloween funness for that, but we won't know until time tells. Encore Illusory Dungeon, so probably won't get rewards that we're hoping because it is an Encore and not a new Illusory Dungeon. But either way, if you missed out on some accessories in the past, now is your chance to grab those. Right after Tempest Trials, we've got the Grand Hero Battle showing up, and a Bound Hero Battle with Alm and Faye. Just bam bam, right back to back. So nothing's really slowing down on that. Bound Hero Battle Revival with Bartray and Fear. So again, a lot of BHB revivals going on. GHB and BHB revivals. I feel like there are more of those than usual. Maybe an extra one. I don't know. Maybe it's not that many more. Grand Conquest is hitting on 10/25, so look forward to that. Always lots of good rewards. Legendary Hero Battle. It happens every other month, and every other month it doesn't. We have a Mythic Hero Battle. That'll be coming. New accessories, more orbs, all the good stuffs. And then Forging Bonds after that. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Grand Conquests, again, 25th. Forging Bonds happening right around there, 10/20 to the 4th of November, kind of ushering us into the next month. And that is pretty much your events. We've got some other stuffs like orb promos. Nobody really cares about that. Login bonuses are great. I love them. Please send them my way. Quests. We've got Cavalry Strike quests happening on the 3rd of November. Coliseum quests happening between the 25th of October and the 8th of November. And then the 3 hero quests that are still going on right now. You've got about a week to get those in, depending on when you're watching this. Now, the thing that everybody's probably looking for here. We have some summoning events happening, but I don't feel like it's overwhelming, which is really nice. So we've got the Home Skills banner that's going on right now. as well as the Monstrous Harvest that is also going on right now. But we do have a new one coming up, the new Summoning Focus New Power, Heroes that get Refines or Preferreds. That's going to allow us to summon on those if you haven't already. I feel like the pool isn't really that great this time around. I'm still waiting for Cordelia to get a preferred, but it's just me and I'm biased and I'm open to admit that. We do have the previous 2 Halloween banners coming back, that being Trick or Defeat and the Land's Bounty. Will Halloween Sakura continue to evade me? I don't know. Probably, because I'm not... I don't think I'm pulling on that banner, to be honest. I may try and get another Halloween Nia. Again, I'm not really a big proponent of the Halloween banners, but this one, I absolutely loved everybody on this particular banner, so definitely pulled on that one. So aside from that, we've got the Bound Hero Battle Summoning Focus that accompanies the new Heroes Summoning event that's accompanying the Forging Bonds. And again, I'm gonna have a comment on that in just a second. And then the new Hero Summoning event, the Legendary Hero Summoning event. New heroes are hitting on the 20th of October, and then we have the Legendary Hero hitting on the 28th, which is super exciting. This all works out very convenient for me also, because I'm actually going to be away, I think, right around Tempest Trials time, so I won't miss a whole lot, thankfully. So you guys will we'll keep videos coming to you guys as we progress through the month without any kind of upset or delay in what's going on. So subscribe if you want more. But beyond that, we've also got 2 focus banners, that being Heroes with Null skills and then Heroes with Guard skills. Now, the Null skill banner is a little easier to pin down, I think, just because there's not as many Null skills. But we're looking at units with skills like Null Seed Disrupt, that being Nyla, I think, is the only one that has that skill. I think it's still an exclusive to her. And then we've also got skills like Null Follow-Up. That's going to include units like Male Corrin, the Adrift version, Hilda, and then Legendary Alm and Marita also have that skill. So we might see Marita on the banner. Obviously, we're not going to see Alm because he's Legendary and doesn't show up on those things. So we could see some of those guys popping in on that banner. Now, the Guard skills, there are a lot more units with, with Guard skills. And there are a couple of different variations. So we've got Guard, which affects enemy specials, and then we've got Close Guard, Distant Guard, things like that. So things like Guard, you're going to be looking at units like Helbindi, Female Morgan, and Micaiah. Everybody else is either a special, a free-to-play, or in the 3- and 4-star pool. And I genuinely, I don't know. I feel like those heroes have been on banners a lot. Maybe not Helbindi as much. Close Guard is a pretty easy pick, since only Death Knight, Picnic Felicia, Winter Ephraim, and Brave Veronica have them. So if we're getting a Close Guard unit for the Guard Skills banner, it's probably Brave Veronica, because everybody else is either free-to-play or seasonal. And then we've got Distant Guard is another one. That is, I guess, kind of another easy one. Legendary Lucina, Leg Yarn, Kanagus, Summerlin, Kronia, and Dancer Berkut. So really your only options there are the Lion King himself and Legolas the Leg Yarn. So we could see them as well. Typically those banners go anywhere from 3 to 4 units. So it's probably a mixture of things. They may even throw something like Guard Bow units on it. I don't know. These banners get a little dicey sometimes. Most of the time they're really good though, just FYI. So if you're looking at any of those skills, you need to pick them up. I know Guard is especially good in Rooker Siege, which I'm noticing we don't have this month. Interesting. It just occurred to me that we don't have that. Maybe because we have Hall of Forms. Maybe that's what it is. But I don't see Rooker Siege anywhere. Clearly, Thor is off dealing with Hall of Forms and too busy to be bothered with Rooker Siege. So All that said, that's pretty much what we have going on. I will make a quick note, though. I said earlier that I had a note to talk about the new Hero Summoning event. Previously, what we had been looking at is new heroes in the beginning of the month, special heroes in the beginning of the month and new heroes at the end of the month. And what's kind of happening now is this shift that takes place around this time of year. I think it did it last year as well, where we're going to have new heroes in the beginning of the month and then special heroes at the end. And I think that's primarily to accommodate like the holiday seasons for the most part. But either way, that's what we're looking at. So we are going to have new heroes in the beginning of November, whereas we had special heroes in the beginning of October. So that is going to shift. So we're getting 2 new hero summoning sessions back to back is what's happening. So we have new heroes on the 20th of October, and then another one like immediately after on the 6th of November. Like they butt up right against each other on that. So just keep that in mind. This is kind of... One of these 2 banners is essentially going to be the new Brave Renew banner, which are kind of leftover heroes from the Choose Your Legends voting poll. And it's genuinely going to be tough to like pick it out because the first year I believe it was November and last year it was October. But I'll have more to talk about that. We do have a new heroes prediction video to do. I'm probably going to do that before I leave, so you guys may get it a week out. I don't know. Although they genuinely do kind of like show the trailers a lot sooner now. But anyway, that's enough out of me. Let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited for this time around. It doesn't seem too crazy. Again, I'm just genuinely enjoying Hall of Forms right now. So at the end of the day, I'm a happy lad. New heroes is great. I start to get special heroes fatigue around this time of year, especially right before winter and New Year. Just kind of like beat my orb pile to death. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want more. We do a lot of heroes content over here. Don't know if you heard. But that's it for now. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will catch you next time.